Thanks for visiting this Fairy Tale Life. We are going to be cleaning the garage and installing some shelving units. So stay tuned, get ready to work hard. It's going to be a big project, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to be able to park our car in the garage by the end of the night. Fingers crossed. So this is how it's starting. Wow. Thank you, COVID, for being stay at home this whole time. But we are going to be transitioning to my husband's awesome shelves over here, which makes me so happy. I can't even express all of this wonderful space to organize in. So by picking the bins for my shelving unit, I'm probably going to do categories of like home improvement, which would include cleaning supplies and all tools and everything I need for my home, camping for sure, every single holiday, Power Wheels, bedding, extra bedding and camping stuff like that, like mattresses and mattress pads and covers and all that stuff, and above ground pool stuff because I wrecked the backyard with that one. So that's a whole nother video on how to plant sod in your backyard, because Mama might have wrecked it by trying to do a pool. So live and let learn. We learn how to do things and then we learn how to fix them. And that's what we're doing now. We're fixing, staying at home for COVID for this entire year when what's happened to this garage. I'm sure you can relate. So those are kind of the general categories. And that's really going to clean up a huge portion of this garage. So I feel like a lot of times we get fixated on everything being perfect. If you don't have the right bins and the all matching perfect bins for your garage, don't give up. Start the process. Get things in cardboard boxes if you have to, or piles, but start the process and then later you can get the perfect bins. Don't wait until it's all perfect. That's just not a way to live. You got to get through the mess, you got to organize, and you don't have to spend all your money doing it. I personally would rather go to Disneyland than spend hundreds of dollars on the binning that's going to go on my shelves. So I definitely recommend going to Walmart and picking up your bins there, finding some that match if you can. So the first thing I plan to do is just get all of my bins that already exist, my clear plastic bins, and get them up on the shelves and just kind of move them around and get an idea for how I want to lay it out. But that's how I'm going to start, and then I'm going to start figuring out what bins I have and don't have and plug in boxes where I'll put bins later and just start organizing that way. I definitely recommend when you're looking for bins throughout your house to repurpose them. I just found these bins in my camping storage. I use these for like dishwashing and whatnot. They're kind of bigger bins. And I'm just going to borrow these for now, replace them later because they were really cheap, and use them for home storage. I have all my home storage in my downstairs closet, ironing board, vacuum bags, spackle, what have you. I'm going to be transitioning all of this closet to the garage closet and using these bins to help me store some of this stuff and organize it, and also using these gray bins that I had before. So again, repurposing bins and bringing them from other areas and using them. I'm also going to be turning this into a game closet. So games and puzzles I want in the downstairs closet so that they're readily accessible for me, and so that we can start playing games and not have to go out into the garage to find all that stuff. The first thing we're going to do now that the shelves are ready is dig in deep here, and I want to pull all my holiday out, and I don't care if it's Halloween or Easter or Christmas. I just want to get anything designated holiday and get it thrown up on the shelves. That way it's out of that way, and then I can sort through it over there. So that's my first objective. I'm going to do it as fast as possible. I'm going to dig deep, and I'm just going to pull it out. winded. Don't mind me. I'm working hard in here. My other huge category is sentimental. I save everything. I love everything that my daughter has used, worn, made. So I have a bunch of bins of clothes. I've got old rocking horses. Just things I'm not ready to part with. Books, her kindergarten stuff, all of her artwork, what have you. I'm keeping all of that. Maybe I'll change my mind later. So that's going to be a huge area. So I'm going to have like holiday, definitely doing a sentimental zone. So I'm going to pull that out now. Okay, so I've pulled my holiday, almost all of it, except I have a huge mattress over my Christmas tree right now. So that's for a little later. Down low is going to be for my flocked Christmas tree. I have 2 big boxes for that. And my garland box, so another big box for garlands. So the really big stuff is going down low. I have to link to that Christmas tree. I absolutely loved having a flocked snowy white Christmas tree this year. It was beautiful, and I loved having this little tree collar in this pretty wicker. It was so delightful. So I'm going to link to that because I absolutely loved it. Then I have, for up top, I want to do my ornament boxes. So all my little stuff. And this year I was really good about actually being really careful when I put things away so that they were labeled and nicely packed. I don't have those fancy ornament boxes because I'm too much of a cheapskate and I just never will bite the bullet and buy them. So I at least put them in nice boxes so that they're organized and I can see what they are. So the ornaments are going to go up top. Decor will be kind of in the middle for Christmas. I'm doing Christmas right now. Trees down below. Wreaths kind of in the middle zone. And I'm just going to stack everything and push it all to the side. Let's see. Outdoor Christmas lights. That was fun this year. We have a new home this year, so that was our first time doing the outdoor Christmas lights, and it was really special. Okay, so that's how I'm going to organize things. Then, like I said, later, I'm going to go back in and buy special bins that I can see through and label, and that'll be the final push for making this look spectacular. But right now, I just want to work with what I have, get things organized, starting with Christmas. Then I'm going to go to Halloween. This is the flocked Christmas tree I was talking about that I got at Target that I'm absolutely in love with, and it made Christmas so cute this year. I'm linking to this below. So this is what I have so far. So in the far right corner, I have ornaments and Christmas, and the tree is going to go in the corner there. Up top, I've got Halloween and the Christmas tree collar. More Halloween display and costumes. I'm moving over. This whole column here is going to be sentimental. So rocking horse. I'm going to put some things in there. All of the baby clothes and baby blankets. And kindergarten and other grade artwork and homework and whatnot. So I have this whole section that I haven't hit yet. So the next area of focus is going to be outdoor toys and like sleds and boogie boards and anything that I would use in the backyard or in the front yard or around the house. My husband's awesome record collection. I convinced him that this was really important to save for our daughter. We don't have that many. We're not saving that many, but again, don't throw away all your special stuff. And if you are going to get rid of your special stuff, sorry, I'm winded. I've been carrying some heavy boxes. If you are going to throw your stuff away, do it in stages. So for a month, think it over. Look at it, decide, make sure you consult everyone that it might be meaningful for, to keep for them. So if that's the case, make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to decide and really make a conscious decision. Because I'm a little silly. I have a 7.5-year-old, but we still honestly use this umbrella stroller at Disneyland. We've been taking it since she was a little baby. I love it for a chair for her. I love to like whisk her away from ride to ride on this thing so that she doesn't get worn out and we can go fast from zone to zone. So anyway, I recommend taking these because I could care less if someone tried to steal it. And it's a chair for a parade, and it's just kind of a resting point for my daughter. And we can leave it in one place for like most of the day if we want to, and just use it at nighttime when she falls asleep and I start riding some adult rides. So, note to self, umbrella strollers can still be handy even when you have an older kid. I actually have 4 pairs of pruners. I'm storing multiple tools that all have the same purpose. So it's really nice to go through this garage and pull out the things that I have like duplicates of because they're taking up space. Okay, so now I'm gonna be putting in these bins, and I want this to be stuff that I can easily just grab at because it's the stuff I use every day from my hall closet, cleaning stuff from my Swiffers and all that. So this is gonna be up here where I can see it and just grab at it. We now have a rough sketch of what this will look like before we get our pretty bins. So I did sort of camping here. All of my home and tools and cleaning supplies there that were in my hall closet. A little bit of camping travel and down to canopies and wagons. Then in the midsection up here I have sentimental. In the middle I ended up putting the outdoor toys, boats, pool, all that kind of stuff, down to sentimental heavy. It's okay if they're separate. This is going to be all Halloween and all Christmas and Easter, Valentine's Day, all holiday here and here. And the tree will go there. So I'm feeling really good about this. I feel like already I can get to these things easily. I need a extension cord, whatnot. And it's really nice to feel like I have what I'm going to take camping or out for a day trip here, what I need to play with in my backyard or front yard, and a place to keep putting these sentimental bins, which pile up a lot in my house. And then that whole section is holiday, so now the Power Wheels are together, looking really good, and I'll be able to easily plug them into the wall. So this is my armoire in the garage, and it's housing all of my games and puzzles. This is what's going in the hall closet downstairs. So that's why I cleared out all that home stuff and put it in the garage. It's going to look a lot better and be easy to grab so we can play games for family game night. Whew! That was a lot. So we have a rough idea of how it's going to look. It's looking quite nice. I already went over kind of how it's all laid out, and this is sort of just the general sketch until I get the special bins and my labels and organize a lot of littles and things like that. But I feel absolutely amazing. The garage looks wonderful, and we're going to be able to pull our car back into the garage tonight, which was our ultimate goal. So thank you for visiting this fairy tale life. Please subscribe to my channel if this is helpful for you or you're enjoying my videos. Be sure to like them and follow us on Instagram. You'll see a link in the description box, and also a link to other things I talked about, like the Christmas tree and things like that that I talked about in the video. So thanks so much. That was a workout. I hope you enjoy working in your garage and cleaning up your home and your space and making it easy for everyday life. Bye.